Hello again. This time it's number 4 creative nuggets, and it's talking a bit about dialogue. Now, quite often when I'm working with my students, I will tell them off for doing something called talking heads. And that's where you have long lines of dialogue, but nothing else. It's just he said, she said, he said, she said, he said, she said. Now, if you watch people talking, they don't just do that. It's a bit that it would be like that, which is why I call it talking heads, you see. And that's not like that in real life. You go and next time you see people talking, you watch them. They don't do that. They fiddle with things, you know, they put their hand behind their hair behind their ears. They're looking around, they're noticing things about the other person. And that's the exercise I want you to do. I want you to watch people talking and watch the sort of things that they do. Because when you've got a lot of dialogue, you need to break it up with things called action beats. And that can be things like she put her hair behind her ear and things like that. But also, I want you to use body language and the language within the dialogue to get across what you're trying to say, rather than maybe relying on ly words. So instead of saying he shouted angrily, you could put he shouted slamming the door shut, because the slamming the door shut gets across the fact that he was angry. And also you could put, you know, the language that he used in the dialogue. So it's thinking about how you're using your dialogue. So think carefully about it. So maybe play around with some dialogue. Look at dialogue in books, in some of the books that you've got in the classroom maybe, or at home, and see how they've used it. So, as I say, today's exercise is to go and watch people talking, and then have a go at writing your own little scene that uses dialogue, and try and make sure that you avoid having talking heads. Thank you.